table?
Yes, table. Should we take a look at the table? Not
Yes.
table time. Not yet, everybody. Not yet. It is coming. But if you wanted some mayhem, then we did give you some mayhem today, didn't we? At the top, Arsenal finish in first place. Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, all started in the top 8. They all stayed in the top 8. The big moves came from Manchester City, Barcelona and Sporting. They all win to move up into that top 8. Real Madrid, they fall out of it, fall to 9th. PSG fall to 11th. Newcastle down to 12th. Scroll down, there's still incredible drama to come down below. In Portugal, Jose Mourinho's Benfica was special tonight, beating Real Madrid 4-2. The stoppage time goal giving them the great escape, and they make the playoffs. In Belgium, Bruges also started the day in the elimination zone, but beat Marseille to shoot up the table into 19th place and to make the knockout playoffs. Then in Spain, Bodo Glimt rallied from 1 down to beat Atletico Madrid 2-1. And yes, they make the great escape. They finish in 23rd place and they get a playoff spot. But in Italy, great escape wasn't to be. For Napoli tonight, they lost 3-2 to Chelsea. The Serie A champions are out, eliminated.
Melbourne. Now then, Liverpool 6-0 winners against Qarabag. Excellent night for Arne. The only really kind of black cloud was another injury to a right back in Jeremy Frimpong, which looked like a hamstring problem, which has sidelined him already this season. But great scoreline. Let's hear from the Liverpool manager.
There were so many positives all over the pitch, really. The way that your team adapted to another player playing out of position. What pleased you the most about the performance itself?
That I don't think we had a bad 5, 6 or 7 minutes, because that's actually what we only have during all the other games, 5, 6, 7 or 8 difficult minutes where we then usually concede. But today we didn't have that 7 or 8 minutes. And as a result of that, we didn't concede. So the last minute, I really liked 6-0 up. They had one counter-attack, and I saw all my players being back in their box. And I've said many times, if we improve in both boxes, there's a lot to play for this team. Even if we have, we don't have even so many injuries, but if we have a few, it's harder for us than for some other teams in this league.
You say better in both boxes. It seemed like Hugo Ekitike makes a real difference. Florian Wirtz, we've seen maybe the best of them, and the partnership, they seem to be blossoming together.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've said many times already that players are developing, and that's also very good of them. They put a lot of energy in it. Worked really hard to be able to play every 3 days. The reason why I took them off is also to give them a little bit of rest towards the Newcastle game, because that, as we know, Newcastle is going to be incredibly intense again. But these players have adapted. I can come up with performances of us earlier on this season after we played in Europe or during the week that it was much harder for certain players to play at the level they are playing at now. And that's development, and that's what we as a club always knew when we made it so many changes in the summer. You can see now that these players are adapting and progressing and developing a lot.
Arne Slot's biggest win as Liverpool manager. He was talking to Danny Jameson. He's a calm, measured man by and large, isn't he? But I sense he's felt the need to be a bit punchier the last week or two because the team haven't done what he wanted.
Yeah, in certain interviews there's been a little bit of spikiness in there. I don't think there was any need for that tonight because the team were excellent.
Yeah.
18 points out of 24, they were dominant from start to finish. I agree with him in terms of the combination play between Ekitike, Wirtz, Salah getting a goal. A lot of positives tonight, and it was exactly the result and the performance that the manager needed, just to calm a little bit of noise going into the weekend.
Yeah.
You see McAllister here just scoring at the back post, coming from a set piece, which is another positive. They haven't scored as many as they would have liked.
No.
But the main positive is these two, Ekitike. They're the timing of the pass and the finish. They're growing and evolving, and that connection, they're on the same wavelength. Szoboszlai manipulates the ball there. Salah, lovely finish. Him getting on the goal. First one since November. When there's space behind the back lines, Liverpool can look extremely dangerous. I love this kid. I think he's just going to get better and better.
Yeah.
What a signing he's been so far.
Tremendous. So you can kind of see Ali and Joe and Rory. You can see the younger players who they probably want to build the next team around. It's filling in the gaps, isn't it?
Yeah,
a little bit.
I mean, it's been tough for Liverpool this year, particularly domestically. Oh, obviously domestically, but they've got that level of quality in them. I mean, it's no surprise. And we spoke before it. Would it be a major surprise if Liverpool went all the way and went deep in this tournament? No. I've seen some of the performances this year, particularly away at Frankfurt, away at Marseille, and I've thought, yeah, I mean, if they can perform like that, it's just a level of consistency, particularly domestically at home, and there's 1 or 2 errors come into the game at home. But long term, they'll be absolutely fine.
Great.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're at that stage, like, you know, with Mo Salah's form slightly sliding, Virgil van Dijk maybe not being, he's not at his best. So the club's maybe at a crossroads, but they've got some fantastic young players. Ekitike, been a breath of fresh air. Love watching him. Wirtz will settle in, so and they could still win something. They could still win this tournament.
That might be pushing it, but Europe, they seem better suited to Europe than the Premier League. I think that's probably fair to say. The intensity, the sort of transitions in the Premier League seem to really flummox Liverpool. Whereas in the Champions League, right, they lost at Galatasaray. It's a tough place to go, and they've not been flawless. And the home defeat to PSV obviously is not good enough. But they look much more comfortable, as Stephen says, with space behind, space to play into. A nice football match. Yeah. I think they're a good team.
It's when teams take them out of the comfort zone or set them a challenge, i.e. the block, or the set pieces are coming in from different angles. That's when they've struggled. It'll be a much bigger test at the weekend, coming up against Newcastle. We've just praised their performance and counter-attack, fast attacks, crosses coming in, 1v1 situations. So there's bigger tests for this side in the coming weeks. They've got Newcastle and City coming up.
Potentially with no available right-back.
Well, that's the only disappointment for the night, because Frimpong's been excellent lately. Looked really fast and dangerous, and in 1v1 situations been really creative. Got issues in the back line. It'd be interesting if that could be the final straw to go into the market, because I don't think they've wanted to go into the market, because there's been a lot of change and a lot of transition in a lot of positions. But with no Bradley, Frimpong, it could be a hamstring. Minimum, they're normally 2-3 weeks anyway.
Easy.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go and get someone that could probably play right across the back line.
Yeah.
So you know the game between Benfica and Real Madrid that we all got to watch, that goal that went in that changed the fate of Benfica. You guys got to watch it at home, but you didn't see what happened in the studio. We want to show you that because Nico lost his mind.
I still can't believe it.
You. Here we go. Let's take a look.
Oh, what a ball. This is not real! This is not real!
They knew! Nico! Sit down, they knew!
But they knew! What was he doing on the other end? This is extraordinary!
Oh my
Anatoly Trubin!
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Wow!
Oh, they complained about something!
How ridiculous that whole sequence was, because we were questioning whether they knew or they didn't know.
I didn't disagree. I was just explaining why I didn't move.
It was surreal. I can't believe that goalkeeper ended up scoring.
You're very emotional about football, aren't you?
Oh, I love
He's Argentinian.
I love it.
He's Argentinian. Don't ever forget that.
In my blood.
Oh, let's take a look at this as well. This is a sign that they put up in the ground in Marseille when they thought that they had qualified.
No.
Congratulations for the qualification. Marseille did.
Oh my God.
Félicitations pour la qualification.
Oh! Say that again!
Marseille put that.
Yes, apparently.
No, Bruges
The
put
game
it
is
for
in Bruges.
Yeah, Bruges put it for
but
Marseille.
Marseille didn't put it.
Oh,
Bruges
I'm sorry.
Put it for
Bruges.
Marseille.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good that Terry's here to keep us all on the straight and narrow.
The game is in Bruges. They just wanted to be nice, I guess.
No, that's so bad.
Oh, no. I'm not surprised you, everybody, knowing the show, that listening to all of that was João Pedro himself.
Before
Sorry,
you go.
Go ahead.
Fala, Girão. Bom jogo.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
João, do you want to translate what Micah tried to say to you?
Sorry?
Did you understand what he tried to say to you? What did he say?
He say, well done.
Well done. Yeah, well done. That was incredible. How good does that feel to be the man that scored 2 goals that you know put Chelsea into the top 8?
I think I try to do my best always. I think my teammates trust me, and today I was happy to score 2 goals.
TT?
Speak to your man. Tell him about them goals. Fantastic.
You talked about them. Describe them, Mike. Also, since you like them.
You know what, Joe? When you went to Chelsea, obviously it was a step up from Brighton. How have you found it moving to that next level? Because you've obviously got the quality, but you're performing really well at the moment.
I think I expect this moment come for me because I'm in England for 6 years already, and to be in Chelsea is a pleasure. I came from Brazil, and my dreams always was to play for a big club. So I just try to take my opportunity, and I think I'm doing well.
Yes, you are doing well, João, but you have a new manager now in Mr. Resinha. You lost the previous manager in Enzo Maresca. What are the differences between both managers?
I think Lia is more electric. He wants us to play with more intensity and compact. If you see my second goal was low, and then he wants us to come low, to be connected and create the space for us to run behind. So yeah, I think Enzo is more like with the ball. He's very good as well, but yeah, I think that's the difference.
Joel, congratulations. This is Thierry. I wanted to ask you on your second goal. I saw you hesitating before you thought about giving the ball. When did you exactly decide to go alone? Did you back up, obviously, you scoring more than giving it to your teammates, obviously?
Yeah, in the second goal, I saw the defender, and yeah, I chose the decision late because I wait him to choose if he came to me or if he go to Ghana, yeah. And he stay in between. So that's why I try to shoot and I score.
I got a question for João. Oi, João, tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
I have a question for you. This World Cup year, you guys must be buzzing with Brazil, with Ancelotti. What's the communication like, and what would it mean for you to play at the World Cup in a position that's been so renowned for that Brazilian number 9?
I think World Cup for Brazilian players is everything. So I'm going to try to do everything I can to be in the squad. I know you have a lot of players, but first I need to do my job in the club. And then the GAF are going to choose who deserves more to be there. But I think I need to do my job here. And in the end, we see if I can be in the squad.
Joe, can I ask you? I've got 2 quick questions. Your hair's looking magnificent. Sharp.
Thank you. I try to do my best.
Yeah. Can you comment on my hairline? Can you see it? How does it look? How am I looking?
Yeah, like I had similar hair before in Brighton when I was growing my hair to do braids. So yeah, I like style.
What do you think? I should get braids too? You think braids would suit me?
Yeah, I think so. I think gonna suit you. You should try.
I'll try. But last but not least, do you know our show? Have you seen the clips on our show before? On Instagram?
No. Oh. I never saw. I don't stay too much in the internet, so I try to. I'm gonna charge after.
Okay, well, you don't. I was gonna ask you who's your favorite on the show.
Send me on Instagram, please.
Okay, I'll send you on Instagram. Don't worry. I'll send you my number. We'll talk. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well done, João.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, everybody, we've got a quick.
Know the show.
Oh, so what? Come on.
What do you mean, so what?
Not on social.
More Portuguese.
Oh my God.
Wow. Shook, are we, that somebody doesn't know you?
Yeah.
Wow.
How dare he?
Congratulations. This feels like a big win for a number of reasons, but just tell me what you thought of what you saw out there.
I thought the character of the players, their resilience in the second half, the reaction to going behind was so positive. All the things I'm asking for. I wanted to go aggressive in the first half. We had win-back moments in their half, but at the same time, the distances were too big. So we corrected it at half-time. Then I made personnel changes. João Pedro scores a magnificent goal. It's a magnificent performance from him. He's given that to me since I've come to the club. So all in all, just delighted that we're through. Delighted it's the first time a team's won here for a very long time. So for the lads to come from behind and show that character makes me a very, very happy head coach.
What were the learnings for you as a coach
I'm
coming here?
learning all the time about the team, about my team, about what we're capable of, about what maybe I need to tweak and adapt for them. But I really wanted to be front-footed today. I wanted us to go out and try and win the game, which was so important. And in the end, we did in probably a different way than I expected.
Was it good to then bring on Cole Palmer and Chalobah for the experience as well? Because they're still young, but they're leaders within your group.
I thought Jamie Gittins came on and made a huge difference. I had to take him off at the end just in case big Lukaku's on. I needed an extra defender on the pitch in that moment. Garnacho made a big difference. I've got outstanding players. I've got a group and I trust them. I've told them that. And the subs are always the players that make a difference in the big games.
Also, Liam, it's bought you time. We spoke about this. It's bought you time.
Yeah.
You don't have to play those playoff games.
No.
How much value do you place on that?
Massive. That's huge for us to be able to really work with the players on the training ground, because honestly, the schedules meant we've played, we've recovered, we've prepped a game, and then we've gone again. So to actually work with the players on the training pitch and for them to understand what we want to do as a staff with them would be great, and I can run them and get them fitter as well, which would be good.
Was it possible to enjoy that tonight?
The end of it?
Yeah.
Nah, you do. You have to enjoy this job. We're the luckiest people in the world to do this job, whether you're a coach or a player, to do something you love and get paid well for it. Yeah, very privileged, and you have to enjoy these moments, but we want more. And we have huge games coming up, starting with West Ham on Saturday.
You could potentially have a team like PSG in the... How exciting would that be? You see everything so positive. That's why I said, how excited would you be?
You're in the Champions League, so at the end of the day, you have to win this competition, you have to play against the best, and you have to beat the best. So whoever we play, we'll give it our best shot. I'm just delighted that we're through in this manner, and then we focus now on a really big Premier League game, and then a huge game in the League Cup semi-final after that.
Absolutely. A brilliant win tonight. Congratulations to you and your squad. Well
Thank
done.
you so much,
Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks.